Hello, in this video we wanted to share 5 top tips for getting ready for your end of tenancy. So tip number 1 would be to try and get some overlap in between your current place and your new place starting. This is because it can be very stressful to do the big move if you've got particularly delivery trucks and cleaning to do potentially, once you've moved all the boxes out, and also just in case anything happens, like the van breaks down or something similar. You want to have some overlap just so it's not so stressful during your end of tenancy. Tip number 2 would be to make sure to check your check-in inventory. This will be a document given to you at the start of tenancy that details how clean the property was, what the condition of the property was, and also any items that were included, like furniture. And this is great to check off to see if you're providing the property back in the same condition. Because this is where most of the deposit deductions come from. It's having discrepancy between what was provided and what was given back by the tenant. So best to be checked just so you can check everything off, saying, yep, I provided it back in the exact same condition or better, just so you can have as little deposit deductions as possible. Tip number 3. Please make sure to defrost the fridge and freezer before your tenancy end. Don't leave it to the last day. If you just turn off the fridge and freezer as you're leaving, the freezer could defrost and the water could damage the floor and have issues to the flat below. So always make sure you do it maybe like a day before. Clear out your fridge freezer, have it defrosted, and then you don't have to worry about any potential leaks or issues. And also, once you've cleaned out the fridge and freezer, leave the doors open once you've turned it off, and this allows it to aerate, because if you close it and it's off, it'll get all smelly, which you don't want. Tip number 4, make sure you're clear with your agent or your landlord about where to leave the keys or how to give the keys back. This is to prevent any confusion with having to replace your keys if you've maybe just left it somewhere which the landlord or agent did not expect. So always contact them ahead of time, saying, please let me know where exactly I should leave my keys, or will you be attending at my checkout. Tip number 5, best to take a suite of photos and videos at the end of tenancy yourself for your own records. In case of any potential discrepancies between what the agent or landlord feels and what you remember from your tenancy end, just so you can show them, this is exactly how it was, etc. at the end of tenancy, because there might be a bit of a gap between when you check out and they do the checkout inspection, particularly if you're even moving, say for example, abroad or to your new place earlier than your tenancy end. It's always best to have your own collection of photos and videos that's ideally time-stamped if possible, just so you've got it for your records and for your own confidence in the future. That was our top 5 tips. Guys, we wish you the best with your end of tenancy and your new place.